Hello, my swanlings, and welcome to another stream. Sorry, I just noticed that, you know, a bit ago I got new, like, subscriber badges. You know, you can have some cool, they're more magic themed, you know, they fit the aesthetic, whatever. But I just realized that next to my own name, I have, you know, I have one, somehow. Like, I'm subscribed to myself. And it's like 11th month subscriber. I'm not subscribed to myself. I had many questions. It's okay, we don't get answers. But hey, I am so excited to see so many of you guys. Hi Royal, hi Impans. I don't know how to say your name, but I know you. Hi Nix, if I did not say you already, I've forgotten in 5 seconds. Hi Ven, hi hi Silver, hi Darcy is gone. That just makes me think of Hell's Bane. Just hi guys, hi fellas. I see Ghosty stopped in for a second. I'm scrolling through, I don't want to miss any of you fellas. I see Mage was here for a second. Hi guys. I hope y'all have had a good, you know, a good day so far. But we are we're gonna hop into this. This may be a bit of a shorter stream, but I should at least be streaming Barrier World once a week for a bit, unless, you know, other people's schedules conflict. We're about to go into what I call, you know, just a little bit of an arc. So look forward to it, folks. Oh, whoops. Alright, I don't want to see any of y'all stopping your training, alright? Oh, did I murder the NPC? Hold on. I think where'd the invisible NPC go? Fuck! 5 seconds in and it's already a disaster, hold on. Fuck.
You did punch it.
I did accidentally that shouldn't have killed it! It shouldn't be, it should have had more health than that!
Oh,
Where?
right here. It's right here.
Oh, it's right here?
In the corner. In...
Wait.
It's somewhere.
Wait. I'm clicking everywhere I can find. Oh god. Oh no.
It's...
Fuck.
Hold on.
Okay, so, we might have to... Hold on.
God damn it.
So just, you know, hi chat while we fix this. Say hi to Mage, who's helping me.
Hi. Hi, I'm the...
So, could you just put down one of the guards should be fine. We can change the selected dialogue if you just give me the NPC wand.
I have...
Okay, so I needed to punch the screen, right? I needed to do that because my Minecraft doesn't like to, like, register that it's on the thing. So when I click the scene to change to, it's often, like, you know, looking for scene to record or whatever. And then it's just, you know, a mess. Okay.
Yeah,
Fuck.
like...
So, okay. Can you put down, like, just say the other NPC you have to put down? Can you just set him down there? Down there. Just put him there. Just stick him right here.
This one?
Yep.
Right here?
That'll work. Okay. Time to fix my life. Hold on, boys. It's okay. This will take only a moment. I am not a disaster. There are not other people waiting on me to get to Talon's Peak. Talon Peaks. Okay, I literally had to say that word so many times, and sometimes people say Talon's Peak, right? When it's Talon Peaks, okay? And so I confuse myself, alright? I'm zooming. I'm having a time.
It can't be a Swan stream without a bit of mess up.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever messed up so fast, though. I don't think I've ever done it that fast.
See, it's usually you're being called to go do something. But then, it, like...
You know, I feel like that was, like, just a speed run of, like, how fast can you mess up? How fast can Swan just destroy herself?
Okay.
Okay, does that fix it? We don't got any weird eyes going on? No? Okay? We might be okay. Take the stick! Oh my god. Oh my lord, oh my lord. I am, yeah, I'm too powerful. That's what we're going with, folks. I'm gonna take a drink and I'm gonna eat a donut and we're gonna get back to this and pretend it never happened.
Back to the abyss I go.
I'm eating a chocolate donut. They're really good, actually, guys. They're those, like, tiny mini ones, you know, that you get at the grocery store. My mom was real nice and got a few. So I have to share them with my brother. So this is the last one I can probably eat. I'm off topic. That sound is me folding a bag. Don't worry about it, chat. I am top tier quality content. There is absolutely no reason for you to think otherwise. Okay, I've hydrated. Just for you, Nyx. We're gonna get into this again. Hold on. Why is my stream deck falling? We're, Let's look away from this guy so I don't accidentally punch him and kill him again. Alright, we're gonna pretend that never went wrong. Alright, you folks, I want to see you working up a sweat. Come on. The morning's still quite young. You got a lot of work to do. The ironclad men and women resolutely continue to lift their blades and heft their shields, boots fighting for footing as they maneuver about their opponents. The metal of their blades cry as the blows are deflected by either blade, shield, or armor. They're tired, movements growing less precise, less refined, but they don't lose their composure. They're looking more like soldiers with each passing day. Swan sorcerers can read and get in character. There is no question here. One of the sparring pairs catches your eye. They're towards the back. One is aggressively pressing their advantage, while the other nimbly evades their strikes, near dancing around them. Lindsay is recognizable, even dressed head to toe in iron. Her shield lays in the dirt, as it often does, whereas she clasps her sword firmly in both hands, bringing the blade about again and again, as if the very air itself had wronged her. Her attack is relentless, a flurry of clean strikes and slashes, and yet her lack of defense and her seemingly non-existent care for her own safety is just as concerning as it was the first day she first donned that uniform. On the other end of the spectrum, her opponent excels in defensive maneuvers. Aaron deftly spins about, always moving, feet nimble and quick. His footwork is solid, preventing him from being overwhelmed. Every time he finds the right moment, the right position to launch a pointed counterattack that nearly breaks Lindsay's assault. Her lack of defense near ruins her, but she's begun to find unique solutions to her very brazen weaknesses. Less of Aaron's jabbing strikes land, and her ability to pursue a Weasley opponent has grown. She is excellent at applying pressure, and Aaron is equally good at not cracking under it. More towards the front, there's Dallas and Regan. Dallas is somewhat younger and a mite clumsy, but genuine. He's managed to lose 3 helmets to mysterious circumstances thus far, the third casualty having occurred just this morning. He'd come to training holding a lump of metal that resembled a ball more than a helmet. Having him run laps has begun to feel pointless, so currently he's the only guard not wearing their helmet. As for how he's performing, he is holding a sword too tight, knuckles white, but putting decent force behind each stroke of his blade. His stance has improved, feet the proper distance apart, allowing him greater mobility, but... Sorry, wait, are you okay? I didn't hit you too hard, right? Ah! Stay focused. You can't afford to let up in the middle of a battle. Don't let your compassion be the rope that hangs you. Right, sorry. Let's go again. Regan is older and more grizzled, his life in the old world involving him working a corporate desk job for over 30 years, providing him with more than enough spite to do just fine here. That grit has made him the perfect man to reinforce what you've failed to teach Dallas thus far, that the battlefield is no place to play nice. Dallas is young, still a tad naive and hindered by his genuine nature, but he'll grasp reality soon enough. It's normal for human beings to hesitate when wielding a weapon against another person. They hold back for fear of harming them, or struggle to even bring a weapon against another. In combat, that fear will only provide the enemy enough rope with which to hang you, and you'll be damned if you let these men give them that rope. The sooner Dallas no longer holds himself back, the better off he'll be. Drew still hasn't lost his arrogance, but at least today he's only chosen to mutter vehemently under his breath instead of becoming the source of a larger issue. Michelle is a good runner and far better with things she can throw, but her performance proves a stark reminder as to why every guard needs to be proficient with the sword. This is the 3rd time she's hit the ground. Hard. Rodney's having an easy time and seems disinterested, whereas his opponent Carrie looks as if she's fighting for her life. That matchup seems to be a bit more unbalanced than expected. They'll need to be swapped around next time. How long has it been? Best to call it here. They've been training long enough. Alright, blades down, shields low. I want you lot formed up. A wave of relief washes over the guards as they let their blades fall, pointing towards the ground, and lower their shield arms to a comfortable position. A few strings of brief hushed conversation pop up as they drag themselves into line, pulling their tired bodies to stand at attention one more time. It quiets, all eyes falling on you. Alright, folks, I've seen some improvement, but I've also seen plenty of things that still need fixing. There are a few groans, but their fellows are quick to shush them. However, I can't deny that I saw effort from each and every one of you today. Hold your heads high, fellas. You... English language. Look, you people have worked hard, alright? You have the right to hold your heads high. You've earned it. A growing sense of pride comes from them in waves when one of them chuckles, playfully nudging the guard on their right. If Drew holds his head any higher, it'll leave his body. That earns a few good-natured laughs as Drew stammers out a failed protest. He huffs, looking away, but there's a hint of a smile beneath the helmet. All right, don't go giving yourselves a complex too. You'll be just as bad. Go get washed up and rest. That's an order. You've all done well. Yes, Captain! Thank you, Captain! They break formation, seeking out their friends before dispersing. Some linger, chatting amongst themselves, but one individual in particular makes it a point to approach. Let me get off this here rock. Alright, you. What do you need there, fella? I need to fix my chair. Hold on. I'm already a disaster. I'm giving up on being professional. There's shit under this chair, and it's pissing me off because I cannot fucking... Ah! Y'all want to hear me fight paper? We're about to hear me fight paper. Why is there paper on my floor? Because I think I had, like, a test that murdered me the other day. There we go. Okay. No more paper. Ugh. Okay. Now. Maybe I can be less of a disaster. Christ. I'm sorry, y'all. The new antagonist of the SMP paper. No, I'm my own antagonist. I will destroy you. Anyway. Let's pretend that I can be professional and that this scene has gone, like, none of the way I wanted it to. Dallas nods politely as you draw near, sword now sheathed properly, as his shield rests on his back. Hold on. Mage, would it be too much trouble to ask you to read for me? Because I'm failing at life. I need help.
Oh, you have me doing a job.
Fuck you, right?
I could get that done real fast when I can read, if you want me to.
Please, I can't read. I can't read today. You know, there was one other time in Mythos where this happened, where, like, I just struggled to read. It's not as bad as that time, but it's like, I've been messing up so much right now.
Bad. You're also talking to someone who has terrible reading as well, so you might not get the best as well.
Lord save me.
Right,
there is no one to save me from myself.
Let's do it behind you, so looking at you.
You understand what is action and what is, like, actual, the character talking, right?
Somewhat, but yes, and...
The things that don't have the little star asterisk thingies
yes,
is speak. Okay. Let's go. This can't become even more of a train wreck than it already is.
I only speak, right? I don't do action?
No, you need to read the action too.
All of it
you read the action, okay. And then typically you take on a different voice for whoever's speaking, which Dallas is a guy, so just do your best, and if not, it's fine.
I have a guy voice. Aha.
Hell yeah.
Dallas nods politely as you draw near. Sword near shoulder. Yeah. Now sheathed properly, and he shield rests on his back, clip for the easier transportation. Captain Swanson.
I wish you folks would just call me Sheriff, but that's my name, all right. What do you need, Dallas?
Sheriff? I thought we were only supposed to call you that when you're off duty.
When am I ever off duty?
Not sure, but I assume it's gotta be sometime, right?
Look, never mind. What do you need, fella? Let's make this quick if we can.
Right. What I was gonna say. Oh, I remember. I just wanted to thank you for the training today, Captain.
Look, I appreciate the sentiment, Dallas, but you don't need to thank me. I'm just doing my job.
I know. I don't have to, but I wanted to. It just feels right to do. The guard would have been the same if you weren't in it. After all, you being here kind of makes us, well, us.
Look, it'll still be the Royal Guard whether I'm here or not. You'd still be protecting the Empress and getting run around, rain or shine. Would just be by a new face is all.
But it wouldn't have been our guard anymore. The one we've pledged to join, I mean, it could have the same name, the same purpose, but the people make the guard, not the name of or our bits. Just ask the others. I know a lot of them feel the same way. You're someone willing to follow, Captain.
That's a pretty wordy thank you, Dallas.
Oh, sorry, shoot. The market's going to close soon, and I'm gonna go, Captain, or Sheriff. Captain, Sheriff? He blinks oshly, the gears in his head turning rapidly as they attempt to catch up with him.
Look, get going. There's still time if you run.
Alright, thanks. He pauses once more, brain still stuck between Sheriff or Captain. You better help him.
Captain.
Captain. Thanks, Captain. With that, Dallas breaks into a jog in an effort to beat the clock if it's about noon. Take or give, which feels early for any market to close, but it's always night somewhere. Who knows?
Alrighty. I gotta get back to town. There's that meeting I organized or something. Alrighty, suppose we're about back by now. Looks like things haven't burned while I was gone, which is, preferred. Dear Lord. Let's see, those folks should be around here somewhere. Oh, there they are, lo and behold.
Hey, it's...
Sorry for taking so long, fellas.
Oh, alright.
You're late!
Hmm?
Or were we early?
No,
I don't know.
it was probably me being a bit late. Got held up training some of the new Royal Guards or whatnot.
Alright.
God.
That must have been an early morning for you then.
Not any different than usual. Anyhow, since y'all are half sitting on the ground already, why don't we get you guys in some actual chairs? Hello? What is this?
It's an ad for
An ad.
Allie-
Sakura
Yeah.
Heart is now open in a new bakery, Sakura Sweets. Opens at 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come visit Sakura Heart to try out bakery goods and sweet treats. Side note, looking to hire extra help at the bakery.
It was
And they
dropped off
just
here.
decided to put these up without any permission?
Yeah, it was someone named Allie.
Oh.
They came here with a friend or something and put
And they
up
had the
posters around.
audacity to hang up a sign advertising for a bakery directly across
Oh,
from
you know
the
what?
Talon
in the
Peaks bakery.
In the bakery.
You say what now?
Come
Yeah,
here.
it's in the bakery.
What? It's
What?
in the bakery?
Yep.
Look at that window right
Two of
there.
them, actually.
Oh
It's
my
actually
god.
two of them.
There's two of them.
What did you...
Take it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll tear those down later.
Okay.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah.
They put two signs advertising for a bakery in my own darn bakery. What is this audacity? What is this? Who decides, oh, I'm gonna go advertise for my own bakery, in someone else's bakery. I'm gonna go steal their business. I'm gonna walk right in, someone's coming along to purchase, a nice tasty treat. They come strolling on in and they're slapped in the face with knowledge of another bakery.
What the funny thing is,
What's worse is that they put it here. Japan's across the world.
I
Yeah.
don't mind the advertising necessarily, but
yeah, their tea is
why
better.
would they do? There's a board over there. Put it on the back, or just ask me. These people
Not a good
didn't.
time.
I swear, if I go to my office later and there's not one letter of request for this, I'm gonna have to go find some time somehow to go see them. Because
I mean, do you want-
I bet, if it was Allie, then she was probably most certainly with Miles, and I swear.
No, actually.
I've never met them, but I'm gonna be
It was
honest,
someone
it's-
named, Asia, I think.
Asia? Oh, ain't
Mm.
that the Empress's secretary?
Oh,
Yeah, I
don't
think
know.
so.
Who's him?
And then once, basically, Allie and Asia came here when you two were busy or something, putting up posters.
It ain't exactly that much of a harm, but I'm still gonna have a talk with them folks, and... Oh, Lord. Let's head to the town hall. I'll answer your question, Shermie, and then we can get this town meeting underway. What say we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, folks. And they're in here, too. But they're not in the
Great.
front half of the town. No, siree.
That's
They really could have just put this in the
Demi?
saloon. But,
Demi's just like standing there.
Oh, sorry, I zoned out for a second. I guess it's over here. You guys have your meeting.
You can come.
Yeah, you can come in, fella. I said you could come sit in if you wanted.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
Um,
coming to the meeting, so why not?
all
You
right.
just, if we have a vote or something, you can't quite participate, but that's about it.
That's fine.
Alrighty, folks. I suppose let's head over here into the first meeting room. Don't know quite why I positioned the room like this, because, meeting rooms or tables are typically supposed to just be, no one's at the head, but I suppose I will for today, since, I think I got the most topics to bring up, but,
Oh, there's enough chairs.
that is, an unexpected surprise. That's
There's
pleasant.
even one extra.
Alrighty. Oh dear lord. We've already... I think these advertisement posters are actually... Oh wait, no, I need to answer your question first before I go off the deep end. Alright, Shermie, so the Empress is just a nickname I give to a certain person. Basically, there's this organization known as the New World Order. They pretty much own, run, rule most of, what's left of today. So, the person at the very tippity top of their organization is known as Queen Yuki. She got a brother named Justin. That's her red right hand. Fancy titles and all that. And I've happened to nickname her Empress. Doesn't mean she's actually an empress or anything, but... So that's pretty much that.
I didn't know that. Oh, it's called the New World Order because the world is new?
Yeah, that's...
I didn't know that.
You got it.
That's kind of a corny name, but okay.
I'll make a choice to not let the Empress know you said that one.
That's great.
Are they coming? Oh, are they
They're not scheduled to stop by today, no.
Oh,
Alrighty.
that's nice. Okay.
Well, then I suppose Sheriff Swanson, owner, I suppose, of this here town, call the first town meeting of 𝐻𝐿𝐿𝐃 to order. First topic of discussion jumped right up to the top of the list because I still cannot get over the fact that this occurred. Yeah, so I think it would be a pretty decent idea if I were to put up a notice board somewhere in this town so that it's anyone who wants to can put anything on it. Notice board, it is a notice board. Notice of jobs, advertisements, anything of the sort. That way, this doesn't happen again, and I don't have to go scratching my head at what thoughts went through people's minds when they were doing things.
I'll take down the posters later. You don't have to.
I appreciate that. Alrighty, now on to the first actually intended topic that I think I'm gonna bring up here. Well, the town expansion's been going pretty well. There's not terribly much to discuss there about that, but out of the new buildings we got so far, I'm pretty sure we have, well, there's the library. Don't really got much going on in it, but it's existing. It's there. We got Shermie's new flower shop, which, speaking of, welcome to 𝐻𝐿𝐿𝐃, Shermie. Round of applause, I suppose.
One of us. Yay.
Yay.
And then there's also the tailor shop, which, actually, speaking of, Lily, you have you make things, right? Clothes, the like? I know you do, actually.
Yeah, I do.
What do you say I pretty much give you the tailor shop?
I don't live in 𝐻𝐿𝐿𝐃.
Well, I know that, but what you could do, if you so want, is you could find someone to hire to run the day affairs over here. That way, when you're living in Dead Man's Harbor and all that, you have maybe a source of income or something. I know you have perfectly good designs that the world should get a chance to see.
Sure. I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Alrighty then, the place is yours so long as you don't burn it, damage it in a way beyond repair, or do illegal acts there. So,
I don't plan on doing illegal acts.
fair enough.
Definitely not in 𝐻𝐿𝐿𝐃. That'd just be dumb.
Well, it would be dumb, frankly, anyway. Well, Dead Man's Harbor. I won't think about that too hard.
Don't think about it. Dead Man's Harbor is not in your jurisdiction. It's fine. It's fine.
No, it ain't, but I still can't understand a place without any laws. So I don't need to trouble my brain.
Our only law is human decency.
Huh. Interesting. Well, at least it's got something. Alrighty. So, beyond that, this is probably the topic we really need to, put our heads together on. Now that we're actually managing to open a few shops, we got a few places that sell goods, we need to start focusing on the economy of this place. We need to start figuring out how we can bring money in and also, of course, return it to the economy elsewhere, spend and buy all that good stuff. But how do we get people to come here and buy things? How do we advertise ourselves? Other than the fact that I still need to hire people to work several of the other locations. With what we got, how do we advertise flowers, medical care, detective work, and clothes?
I don't know. Slap on a poster and put it something.
You don't need to resort to those kinds of tactics. I mean, they are pretty distracting if you put them everywhere. So, we could always just walk. We could walk to places and talk about it. Not in a rude way, but in a nice way.
I mean, we could also maybe try like, I don't know, maybe putting things in specific areas that might need it. Like, let's say Haven, right?
Yeah.
Haven has a lot of residents, so a lot of residents means a lot of clothes that need to be mended. So we could put a specific ad in Haven for that. And like, let's say there's a place with high amounts of crime that we know of, we could put the detective agency ad there. You know, it could be dependent on the area rather than just everything everywhere.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. We gotta think about our audience here, don't we? Although,
Mhm.
Sharmy, I'm not so sure your idea is a bad one either. There's got a bit of a personal touch and feel to it. So what I'm thinking, detective work, you know, you're gonna get more renown the more cases you solve. People are gonna think, oh, this guy actually has something, you know, behind his name. He knows what he's doing. So what I think we should do for you is we should, you know, with potentially a poster, we should, you know, put on there a case you solved. Pretty sure the only one we've worked on is, you know, the...
So far, one.
Yeah, but I mean, it's something to put up there. I mean, people go missing all the time, and it's a necessary thing to, you know, have others look into. Knowing they have someone that they can turn to that has, you know, gotten results will be mighty comforting to a bunch of folks. Shermy, as you start exploring this world safely, mind you, if you try to, you know, do dangerous things, I swear, but I think you can go spread your love of flowers. People are bound, you know, listen, lend an ear, and they're bound to think your flowers are maybe worth, you know, a look, I think. You kind of have that bit of mysterious charm to you. I think it'll work. For you...
I don't know what that word means, but I like it.
For you, Lily, that is pretty good about the clothes in Haven. I do think that's a good idea. We'll, of course, need to ask permission since it's another, you know, person's settlement, but... That is, they would be in need of such things. As for, I mean, everyone's in need of medical care, so we could probably just stick one for the apothecary about everywhere.
Most likely, yeah.
Let's see. Is there anything else we can think of?
I mean, for Shermie, I don't imagine it'd be terrible for Shermie to have the ability to take mail-ins so that Shermie could go to places and maybe set up flower arrangements or plant arrangements there.
Oh, that would be a pretty good idea.
Yeah, not everyone wants to buy a flower pot, but maybe they'd want to get a planter to put a bush somewhere or something.
That's true, and Shermie, I bet, is an expert on a whole bunch of types of plants. Maybe even if there are plant problems, Shermie can maybe extend her business to that.
And I'm pretty sure we have like some sort of mailing building or something that's not in use.
Well, yeah, it exists. I still need to find someone to run it. It'll be a bit useless until I can get that sorted. I can make that a priority then. I think another thing we could potentially do is, well, other than trying to just get the word out to others, why not bring them here? If we could potentially one day set up a festival or something that invites people here to come enjoy festivities, and they would happen to see, oh look, there's a nice bakery, oh look, there's this lovely flower shop, oh look at those splendid clothes, you know, there's a whole bunch of things that we could probably do there, but I think we should put a pin in that festival idea. There ain't time for probably a while to look into that.
People.
I think these things are definitely going to get people coming here, or at least buying. The important thing with that is the sooner we get our economy off the ground, the sooner that Talon Peaks can become more self-sufficient, which is a good thing in my opinion. Which I suppose brings us to the next topic I have to bring up. I kind of just had this sudden thought today, but a town guard.
Seriously?
Oh?
Well, it's not like I've never thought of it before, but it's kind of never been it's not like that many people live here. But at the same time, we never know what could happen.
What is...
A town guard is essentially a group of people that train... Were you asking Demi about something she has, or were you asking about town guards?
I'm asking them.
Apologies. Then I won't continue explaining.
No, it's okay. I was asking about town guards. I didn't know my whispering was really loud. Really sorry.
Fella, it's quite alright. It's quite alright, fella. A town meeting is for everyone to be able to speak and share their thoughts.
But what is a town guard? I don't know what that is.
Well, you know how people like me attempt to try to protect and or guard other people? they look out for them, right? Well, say you get several of those folks. You make sure they undergo
What?
training. Then they're a town guard if they affiliate with a guard. Or, I mean, a town. I
Can we
can speak
get more
English.
Swansons?
We wouldn't have necessarily more of me.
Oh Lord.
But we would have people that
Oh.
maybe share similar ideals. They'd at least look after the town, if that makes
So
any
more
sense.
Swansons.
I suppose.
More Swansons with
Getting
varying
more Swansons.
personalities.
That's nice.
Oh lord, there's a town guard.
More like mini swans or mini sheriffs in a way.
So sheriffs.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah,
be so nice. I like that
Well, I
idea. Let's
suppose-
put a
Yeah.
town garden.
I suppose Charmy's a fan of the idea.
Yay!
I mean, it would be nice if we go anywhere. We would know that the place is protected.
Now that there are definitely more people coming to live here, I definitely want to ensure that y'all's belongings and places are safe. Especially because I'm, in and out all the time. So,
Yeah.
I can definitely start the funding process from my own paycheck. I got more than enough. But,
Once I get the tailor shop up and running, you're treated that money. I don't really need a lot of it.
I'm not gonna have a 17-year-old working and then giving all their earnings to me.
I'm not
That's
giving
just...
Aw.
I could just give you.
Look,
I don't
you
know,
ain't paying me
25
any sort of tax until you're an adult. That stuff's yours.
Sure, right. I'm not gonna leave that envelope.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear lord. Eventually, I do plan to impose some sort of a small tax, but I don't intend to make it anything crazy. It would really only go probably directly to either repairing if the town goes or, the guard's salary. But that's only if my own money can't support it, to be honest.
Why, it's worth paying you. What?
Wow.
You
Smooth.
concern me sometimes. Anyway,
What? I've had an employer before.
in
What,
the
you guys
old
think I haven't
world, or...
No, in the new world.
Oh.
Oh,
I worked for phone for a while. Nothing. labor.
Well,
Do
You,
you need some
Okay.
water, or...
No. Bone's an interesting fellow.
Yeah, you shouldn't ask him about me. He probably won't remember me at all. I wasn't very important. I just, did some work for him here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I don't really know who phone is, but whatever.
Pot is here. Now the pot is gone. The pot is here. And then it's gone. Oh wait, she's looking back up. Pretend nothing happened.
Alrighty. Okay. I do think also, this place, technically, it falls under the jurisdiction of the New World Order. But so long as I'm here, pretty much Talon Peak's issues are Talon Peak's issues. It's gonna stay that way. But when I'm not here, we can't ensure that that's what's gonna be how it is, So with this guard, I'm hoping we always make sure Talon Peak's issues are Talon Peak's issues. I'm gonna need to make sure they're properly geared in uniforms, so eventually I suppose I may commission you to make some uniforms, if that's alright with you.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I could make any type of clothing. I think the only type I really can't make is, wait, I'm not very good with... Oh wow, that's...
What was that? What was
that noise?
Out of character, I think that was Charmy's shift bar. She was rapidly pressing it.
What are you laughing about?
We just got out of character.
Were you
Oh, okay.
were you just showing
That's just gone.
What the?
Okay.
Mommy,
Also
Mommy,
cutting this.
What the hell? Did you forget?
I'm also cutting this.
Wait, alright, folks,
Jack
alright, folks, let's
Sparrow.
rein it in, let's bring it in, let's bring it in.
All right, let's wrangle
Alright.
it back. Oh my god, now I have to drink water.
That was
I'm
fucking hilarious.
You understand? That was
Oh.
hilarious.
Fantastic. This is fine.
fuck. Oh, just
Okay.
shit. All right, high mode. All right.
Oh my god, hold on. My chat is bombarding me with water. Why? Why you people? Fine, I'm gonna chug from this.
Yeah,
soda.
this is
go.
why I, like, stopped, like, not letting them have free reign,
Wait,
because I had to
hold
drink an
on.
entire glass of water once, and I was like, oh
Swan,
god.
Wait,
What?
Oh,
Tyrant told me to drown.
No!
Oh, fuck. Okay, guys.
Wait,
I-
Not
hold on, I'm so
Swanson's
sorry
worst
for-
fear!
I'm sorry
Oh my
for-
god, yeah.
Guys, sorry for impeding this on your
When
stream,
I-
but I kind of have to do it.
Can I do this? Can I be heard?
Fucking hate you guys.
Okay.
I
Can
hate
you
my
hear it?
stream.
Can I do it?
It's okay, we're out of character
No.
for a second.
Wait,
Alright,
wait.
are we ready to rein in?
So much editing.
Ready?
Ready?
Hell,
Like,
you have to
making
cut out
Marcus's life
two
hell.
clips. Shut up.
Marcus is the only one who gets a maybe not scuffed version of these events.
Oh, I edit
Oh
afterwards.
no, I actually do upload, so I'm gonna have to edit this out too.
I don't edit anything.
Hey, is my
they
keyboard
get me
being heard
beat.
right now?
Alright, I'm gonna
No,
count to
you're
3 and
good.
we're gonna go back into character. Lily, if you can remember what you said 5 seconds ago before, like, the rapid, shifting occurred, please say it, because I did not hear you.
I can remember. I got this. I got this.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I can probably do that. I mean, the things I can't do are leather work. Oh, no, I can. I can make armor too. I can't make. Can't. I can do anything you need.
Alright,
I could do armor. I could do swords. I could do non-weapons. I'm better with tools.
I'll likely
can do
commission
bows and
someone
arrow,
else
I
for
can
that
do-
one, fella.
I can do.
Wouldn't want to
tools.
overwhelm you and all that. Having to make, a full set of, gear for a guard, depending on how many we get, could be pretty tiring, so we'll make sure to divvy up the work appropriately.
Okay.
Alrighty, I think that concludes our talk about the economy. Well, no, we already finished that one. The town guard, I mean. Which I think leaves us, at least with the last point that I have to bring up. So, I have spoken with Captain Mint, and it's been decided that a good few of us are going to be heading over to Dead Man's Harbor for a bit of a, I wouldn't call it a vacation, but you and I, we got work to do. And then, pretty sure you already know what's going on there, Luna.
Yeah.
So that'll pretty much be leaving you here, Sharmy, in Talon Peaks. I'd love to take you along, but we're going to be doing a bit of an invest.
Why?
Well,
Did I do something wrong? I can be helpful.
Sharmy, you did
rather,
nothing wrong, fella.
rather you
Dead
stay here.
Man's Harbor is just really dangerous. Swanson wants to make sure you're safe. You could fall in the water. You could get pecked by a bunch of birds. It's not safe, and we'd prefer you to be safe.
Look,
And also,
I'm not going to
Here.
stop you from going where you want to go, alright? But we do have some business to do in Deadman's Harbor that's a little bit specific to what me and Nathan here are pretty good at. It's a little bit more difficult to do our jobs when there's a bunch of other folks around, so we're kind of just limited it. It's not like we're trying to exclude you or anything, fella, and I promise I'll take you on a trip to Deadman's Harbor, like, soon after, alright? I'm not gonna let you just miss out on that place.
Alright.
Cool.
fine.
However, I don't want to, just leave you completely alone, Sharmy. So, Demi,
Meh.
my neighbor,
What are you asking?
you wanted to join the Royal Guard, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Well, I propose a bit of a test. So, what I want is when, we wrap up to leave here in a day or so, sail on over to Dead Man's Harbor, I want you to pretty much take up the responsibility of watching over the place, making sure no bandits bust in, making sure nobody steals, just making sure to check on Shermie.
what?
So,
If you
my
succeed, I will grant you the status of a Royal Guard.
What?
Oh,
What?
I haven't been babysat since I was 6.
I'm not having you be babysat, fella.
town's being
Aw.
babysat.
I'm sorry, Demi's
Yeah, the
what
town
being
is being babysat. That's the thing.
Yeah.
by
Sherman, you
Demi.
just happen to be in the town that's being babysat.
Dang, so by extension I'm being babysat. This is
Oh,
ridiculous.
Lord.
This reminds me of the time when I was
You will, of
Anyway.
course, be properly compensated if you do decide to take on the work, Demi.
Oh boy. Well, I think they're maybe they're just processing.
Oh.
I have no idea.
Well, we'll just leave that to sink in for a second. Demi can give me their answer in a second. Anyone
can
else
be
have
pretty shocked.
anyone else want to take the floor? Take the stand? I'll step off my high horse for a bit.
Wasn't any force there, but okay.
What?
Whatever makes you happy.
You can bring up anything, so long as it's relevant to the town.
Oh, I lost it. Oh, wait! Oh, I lost it again. I'm sorry.
Good there. It
Demi?
stopped overheating.
Your processor's reset.
I think she's still in shock.
Yeah,
You
she's
can
not
just
talking
nod
at
yes
all.
or no if you so want. Or not.
Oh, great. So,
Well-
leaving
I think
Telepeak
this is
into
what they call
someone
the
who
5 stages of grief, but I didn't
Nice.
know I
Oh my
could
god,
cause
I
that
can
much
hear her.
grief.
go. Come on.
He's passing through it.
Conversation, and I feel like I'm losing my
You're going through it. Wait, what did my parents say in this situation? You can do it. I believe in you.
Listen to Shermie. I'm sure you got this,
good.
fella.
You got it.
Yeah, you did this.
I'll make sure
I-
there's no other me's that kind of show up, okay?
Okay, the fact that you're gonna have to protect the town from yourself. Alright, you know what? I've given you this task. This is your test. If the town is untouched, there's nothing stolen, Shermie's intact, you will get the position, and you will get paid either way. If there's
Okay.
one hair out of place on her head, though, I'm not gonna be real happy.
Right now, my
So don't piss off the sheriff. Got it. Nathan, you shush. But I will make sure that nothing goes wrong with Shermie or the town, okay?
Alrighty. Well, that's pretty agreeable then. We'll be gone for about, I think, a week, just about. So
alrighty.
we shouldn't be
Oh.
leaving, you like with a month's responsibility or anything.
I feel bad for you, Swanson. You're gonna have to take a boat.
You feel bad for her?
I don't have to go.
We, both of us,
oh,
we
you
hate
don't do
water.
Boats are terrifying.
two don't-
Land's better.
Oh,
You
I
don't do
also
well
feel
water?
bad for you. I'm on. I honestly didn't know if you were coming with.
It's
So I,
fair. Well, yeah, I am.
The participants on this journey, I believe, is yourself, Lily, Luna, myself, and Nathan, I do believe. That
I
and the
mean, I
captain.
kind of have to go. I kind of live there.
Pretty-
Yeah,
pretty
that's
sure
a bit of a
I-
requirement.
I think
This is
I
my job.
might have decorated my house. If not, then I live in the inn.
Apparently, I just wanted there, so
Oh, Lord.
I'll consider this a vacation for myself, honestly.
This is a... I'm taking this as work.
Most of it's by the waterfront, so it's kind of nice. But there is a lot of on-land stuff.
Nice
Very
save.
on-land.
That's good.
Nice save. It'll be fine. I mean, at least the ship's bigger, harder to fall off.
Yeah.
You probably won't fall off, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's the objective.
Please don't.
I'll stay below deck.
I mean,
You sink to the bottom of the ocean, no one hears your cries.
I could.
Wow,
I
so
can-
reassuring.
Hey, look! I don't like the ocean either.
All right,
okay,
listen, guys,
Alright,
come
folks,
on.
before we just induce something we don't want to unleash, I think I'm going to bring this town meeting to a close. I think we've all discussed everything we so want to. Unless
Yeah.
anyone else has, you know, something they want to take the floor for. Last call. Going 1, 2, 3, and I say this meeting's adjourned.
Just gotta be sure I don't leave anything to get stolen.
Yeah. Look, I will make sure things don't get stolen. If it gets broken, not my problem. You, on the other hand, I don't.
I am, just brimming with confidence, Swanson.
This is
Me too. Me, no.
Right.
at least it's gotta be a
Hey
good
there.
vacation.
Things will be fine.
Alrighty.
Back.
Sure. What are you doing up there?
Huh?
How are
Yeah.
you not breaking that chair? You know what? Maybe you
really
just have
was.
like anti-fish powers. The last time Fish touched a chair, he broke it like in 5 seconds. So maybe this one here got the opposite of that. They touch a
I hope-
chair and no matter what, it won't
It's
break.
just lightweight.
It's so extra protective, Sherry. Come on down.
I mean, I think I'd.
Maybe I actually need to feel a little bit bad for Demi, you know?
I don't feel bad for Demi.
Well,
Thanks.
if you say so.
Go. Let's go.
Are you crawling on
I
the floor,
wouldn't
fella?
mind having a weekend.
Eh, I
with
suppose
Shermie.
these floors are newer than most things. Then again, the desert kind of gets into everything, so I don't really
I
know
mean,
if there's...
Shermie was crawling in the sand earlier. I think Shermie's dirtier.
You know,
than
she probably
before.
sees Talon Peaks as like her own large sandbox, so you know that. I suppose that's fine.
I need to introduce you to Baba. Let's go.
Oh yeah, right. There is that there sheep, ain't there?
Oh, he's right here waiting for us. How nice! You heard my call.
Hey,
Oh,
Yes, I
went the
assume you
wrong
heard-
way.
I assume you heard the meeting too, right? Yeah, it was pretty boring, but that's okay. Come on.
I'll try to make it a bit more entertaining for you next time, fella.
That's a friend. The one in blue are friends. Oh,
They remind me of the Bobs over in Dogeland. They're friendly.
Just say not
Oh,
of their
Dogeland still
face.
exists?
Mm-hmm.
Does Dogeland still exist?
Oh, well, the land itself is still okay. It's in construction right now.
Oh,
There's a lot of construction going on. Miles is not really happy about the previous thing, but he's happy with the new place going on.
I don't imagine he would be happy that his entire house burned down. I
yeah.
heard about that.
Fire is bad.
Yeah, it can be, but it also gives a lot of good things too, in some ways.
Hmm.
It
Yeah.
does, except for when it's inflicted.
Yeah, no,
Like
I
that.
mean, like
Yeah,
anything in this
no.
life, it's just a thing to exist. It's other people that harness it and use it for things they probably shouldn't.
Fair enough.
Well, there is something I'd like to ask, but it didn't really concern the town. It's just a personal question.
Well, then ask away, fella.
I've been trying to wrap my head around this tree for a long, long time.
Mhm.
Ever since I got here, actually. Listen to me. I've seen a lot of plants in my old, well, quote unquote, old world. I know every one of them, as long as I can see them. But I've never seen something like this before. And worst of the worst, it doesn't talk to me. Because I can hear flowers. They sometimes tell me about things. And they sometimes tell me about the people they see. But this one doesn't talk to me. I
Well,
thought at first it was shy, so I spent some time with it. But it really doesn't want to talk to me. I thought I did something wrong, but I don't know. It seems lonely. What I can tell, though, is that it likes you at least.
Well, that
What?
tree here is, I suppose, a bit special. Might be why it's acting a little finicky and not what you're used to. See, that there tree is kind of a shrine to some of the gods. You know, like how you met Hades. Hades guided you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there
I
are
know
other
that guy.
gods.
There are more?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's quite a few actually.
Do they all get trees like this?
Not necessarily. Not all of them are trees. See, a shrine is just to kind of show your appreciation to a god. You
Yeah,
kind
we
of,
have
you know,
one.
have it there so you can maybe pray or worship, and they'll probably feel it or something.
Yeah, we have one in Dead Man's Harbor. It's for Poseidon. Because obviously.
Wow,
No.
interesting. I don't know. I just thought for a second that the plants in the New World were different. Because this one was so big and it shocked me. I'm not really sure what the gods are, but they do sound interesting.
They're fellas with a large responsibility burdened on their shoulders, and they do their best to deal with it.
So, like you?
I suppose in some ways, but I'm no god. I'm just a
Are
person.
you sure?
And in some ways, gods are just people too.
That's weird. I thought for sure you might have been one.
What, you thought I was a
Alright.
god?
Of course. I mean, it fits your description, doesn't it?
My
You have a big job. You have a land to rule over.
God.
You have a bunch of people around that like you a lot.
No, Shermie, there's a difference between somebody who runs a place and a god. I mean, while Swanson is renowned and very good at their job, not necessarily a god, at least as far as I know.
I don't think they have any types of powers and stuff to really whoop someone's behind in any situation.
Yeah,
Other
no.
than probably
But
fighting. But that's not a
they-
power.
an ability.
But they,
Uh,
well, they did say that the gods don't necessarily have to whoop butt to be gods.
Well, no,
True.
but they
I don't
also
know.
usually have powers, like
Aphrodite. Persephone.
the
So, what
ability-
about the Empress? You said she was important.
Well,
Is
she a
she
god?
is. She's not a god, but she's something a little bit more than just a regular person. See, gods, well, at some point, some of them had, you know, some children that were a bit unique, I suppose you could say. They're not necessarily full gods themselves. They don't got all the fancy powers or none of that. They don't got all these, I suppose,
Doodads.
yeah, things gods have. But they do have a real small power of some sort, something to kind of help them out. Let's see. The Empress, for example, well, she happens to be a god born called Athena. We call folks like that are these children of gods that have these small abilities. We call them godborns. Her godborn name is Athena. So, Athena's power is pretty much she got this mind for strategy. Ain't nothing like you've ever seen. But
So
at the
she
same
can
time,
read my mind?
no, she can't quite go that far.
Oh, that'd be bad. I'm not supposed to die. I keep secrets, you know? It'd be weird if she could reveal them.
Well, she can't read your mind, but she is real smart. She can sometimes see things you're trying to hide because the way you're acting.
Oh,
It's mostly called guessing. She really only can go off of what she can see and what she's heard. Pardon me.
so she's
stuff like
just
that.
really, really good at playing hide and seek?
she's perceptive, yeah.
That's a power here?
Well, enough to be a godborn. Godborns don't have like these overwhelming powers like most other gods do. So
Yeah.
they're pretty much just about normal.
I agree, Bunny. This place is really confusing. Oh, see, even Baba thinks so. Well, thank you for the explanation. I just hope that the next few gods that we might run into, they'd be nice, because you did tell me I'm allowed to go and advertise for the shop, and
My word
Well-
can't stop you from doing much of anything, fella. You are your own person. I may
I
just recommend a thing or two for your own safety.
But say, are there any gods that are perhaps, I don't know, shy to come out?
Well, Probably. I haven't met every god there is. Actually, I've only met maybe... Oh, Lord, trying to estimate off the top of my head, maybe 4? 5-ish?
Oh,
Let's see.
that's a lot of people. That's about
That's
as many
true,
people
but-
that live here.
There's a good amount more of them, though. The ones I've met, though, have been pretty considerate, pretty kind. A lot of them have their own issues and troubles, but, I mean, that's pretty much just saying they're people like us.
But if they're people, so if gods are people like us, and that Empress person's a little bit more than a person, why does she get to own a lot of things? That's weird to me.
We had
We had an election.
per se, and people voted on her. That's
Oh,
yeah, and it's like the president of the old world, except for we can't really impeach her, so she's the queen.
Yeah, first ruling was to no longer impeach, and a lot of chaos happened. That's how it
oh,
was.
I'm not gonna give my opinion on it, but either way.
okay. I can tell this is a little bit rough for you, so I won't ask any more questions about her. I'll just have to meet her myself. Do you know where she lives?
She lives in
She lives in
Haven.
a place called Haven. It's pretty big, so you'd want to be careful and probably go with someone so you don't
Haven?
get lost.
So you have to die to go there?
No,
I
not
said
heaven.
Haven. H-A-V-E-N. It's a bit of...
Haven.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So you can get there on foot,
Yeah.
right?
But it's
Yes.
better to take the skyways. It'll get you there faster.
Oh. Alright. I'd like to meet her.
Is
I wonder if she's a blue person like you
No,
and
Fish is not still in
Demi.
the Skyway.
She's a different blue person.
She's a
not a-
bright blue,
she has
very bright, angry blue.
She's a bright blue person. Oh, so she's
Mhm.
super trustworthy then.
Sherman,
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
colors.
yes, sure.
you know how there are different shades of colors, right?
Of course.
Like how my hair's this real dark blue?
Mm-hmm.
The lighter blue they are. I know you said you can trust blue people. The lighter the blue,
I can always trust blue people.
the lighter the blue, the less you should.
The
You know
lighter
what?
the blue,
That
the
is
less you should.
actually very true with amongst the people that we've seen.
Out
In
of those
that.
I know, yeah.
Huh.
Flip.
Well, alright. The lighter the blue, the less you should. Okay, I can keep that in my mind.
Alrighty. Then, well, I'm sure you'll eventually run into her. If I see her before you do, I'll let her know that you're interested. Just don't go on barging into her place or anything. Make sure you request a formal meeting. It's the proper
Oh.
official way to do things.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. I just have to write a note. I think I can do that.
Alright, then
We
you should
still
be-
we still write in English around here, right?
Yes.
Right, we do. Most
Yeah.
of us
Oh,
anyhow.
thank goodness. I was so scared I'd have to learn another way to write. It took me so
No.
long to write the first way.
Oh, by the way, fella,
Mhm.
probably best not to mention to the Empress that I told you not to trust those with lighter blue hair. That would likely make her
secret.
suspicious of you. And
Yeah,
well,
it's a secret.
It's just... Oh,
Yeah, it's a
okay.
secret, and you get to know it, but not everybody knows it, so you get to know it, and it's important.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then on this very day, Demi, Lily, and Swanson, we make a pact of a secret. The secret will be known only to the 4 of us. And this flower is our witness.
alright.
I guess that bunny
I'm
is
trusting.
too.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the bunny's one of us right now.
Oh,
I mean, I don't think.
well, no,
Queen
but the
Yuki
bunny's
talked
gonna,
to
the
rabbits.
bunny's gonna tell everybody. Shh, you don't, you
I don't
I
think
don't
many
think
people
so.
can understand bunnies.
Yeah, I don't think Queen Yuki can understand bunnies. It'll be fine.
I mean, I can't understand bunnies.
Queen Yuki. Well, alright. I have to go check. Oh. I just remembered that, actually. You said she had a red hand. I wonder if she has ointment for that.
Right hand.
So you see,
So her right hand is
No,
itchy?
No.
Okay, it means like there's a person that she relies on. His name is Justin. He wears mostly red, and so we call him her red right hand.
It doesn't mean that he is a right hand, as in a literal one. You know, it
Yeah,
just means that that's what we call him.
Exactly, like
Just
how,
like how your name's Shermie, we call you
Yeah.
Shermie.
Well, kind of.
Isn't it weird to be called a hand?
Well,
Wouldn't you want to be your own body or
no,
something?
it's like how Swanson has the title of sheriff, right? So they're not
Yeah.
literally a sheriff, like
But
an
she
item.
is.
Like if there was an item called a sheriff, they're not literally that. They're still a person. It's like that.
Oh. Oh. So how like flowers have names, but they're not.
Still flowers, exactly.
Mm-hmm. You're getting there.
Oh. Okay.
You're so innocent, and
It's so weird that he'd be called a hand. But if that makes him happy, then I guess I can't say anything about it. That's weird.
Well, there are a bunch of people, you know, they all have different, you know, ideas, thoughts, so some things that are weird to us may not be weird to them. We'll just leave that there.
Okay. Now I really want to see what they're like.
they're interesting folk.
They are interesting folk, that's
Well,
for
they are
sure.
siblings, so you might be able to relate to them a bit.
Oh, well, that's nice. I like siblings, but I don't like when they fight. Like, I have a bone to pick with both you and whatever his name was.
Nathan.
You.
Nathan. His
and-
name is
yeah,
Nathan.
yeah, that. Don't. It's not going to lie. It is funny to see you fight, and I do get a good laugh out of it. But we shouldn't do that around here.
Well, they ain't siblings, if you're talking about not liking sibling fights.
Yeah, we're not. We're not actually siblings, but even
They're
then,
like-
don't siblings
they're-
fight?
They're like siblings, though. My
Uh,
siblings used to fight all the time. Usually they'd fight about me. But I'm used to that.
Why would they fight about you, fella?
Oh. How do I say this? They had a word for it. They used to call me slow on the uptake. That's what it is. I'm slow to understand, but I can understand. And they'd fight all the time about holding my hand or letting me do stuff on my own. But I'm plenty good at doing stuff on my own. Like keeping secrets and asking questions and what was that?
and
Oh yeah,
knowing about plants.
and
You can
plants. I like flowers, yeah.
I think you're
So-
mighty good at a lot of things, fella.
Oh, thank you. I think you're good at a lot of things too. And I think both of you are good at a lot of things. But okay, I'll let where are we? I have to let you guys on one other secret.
Mm-hmm.
The flowers have been telling me that a lot of you guys are in a lot of pain. You see, everything, they don't tell me everything, but since they've been here longer than me, they tell me a few things. They
What
tell me
sort
that,
of things do they tell you?
well, they tell me that a lot of you guys are a little bit sad. And that a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but some people who aren't supposed to be here come here. And then that makes a lot of them sad because it makes a lot of you guys sad. So The flowers asked me to tell you to not be sad. That's all they really wanted to say. They tell me a lot of things.
Hey, there's nothing to be sad about anymore. We're here. It's different. It's a new home.
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Doing better.
That's great. I don't know. They just told. All they really did was tell me that something upon the wind was a little bit different one day. That a little bit of winter blew in through the desert.
Yeah,
That's all they really told me. A bit of a cold person came here. And that's what they told me.
A cold person?
A cold person.
That's
Have you never
Wait
seen
a
a
minute.
cold person before?
Like a person
Yes.
from a place that's
Are we
cold,
talking
or
about?
Of course.
Can't be
a
Please,
person-
please. Do the flowers talk about
I-
possible mask?
No, it's probably nothing. You know, it's Shermie. You know, they're just talking to flowers. It'll be fine.
You know who I'm talking about, don't
No,
you?
of course I don't. I don't know anything about a cold person. I've never met
cold-
anyone from the cold.
The cold person came through here. That's
Hmm.
what they told me. The
Wait, was it?
flowers
Pretty
don't
weird.
fly.
Okay, there's two people because there's one that has a mask, and then there's the other one that it lives like further
Well,
up north.
Chris is my friend.
Chris is peculiar.
Yeah, it's probably nothing. Shermie, don't you have to get back to the flower shop?
Oh, you're right. I have to make sure it's ready for the open. Okay, I'll hop on out. I'll keep the secret. Don't worry about it.
Take care,
Goodbye.
fellow rat.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Shermie.
Wow. Okay.
Hmm.
That's peculiar.
Every time they talk about speaking to flowers, I wonder how real it is.
It's probably nothing. It's just Shermie being Shermie, right?
Well, I figure it has to be, considering what all we know about Godborns and how many of them are there are. But, I mean, I don't know. It's just peculiar.
It's pretty
Okay.
weird.
The fact that they talk about a cold person, it's as if either the flowers themselves told them or they saw the person.
I mean, I suppose it could be that sometimes they use the flowers to say things they saw, maybe.
All I know is that he hasn't been here in quite a long while. So not since way before my travel to Japan.
I've never met anyone who lives in a cold place.
I've
So
met two. That's it. I don't like the cold. The cold can stay away.
Well, we can put that to bed.
yeah.
Yeah, I am now slowly regretting agreeing to watch over Shermie.
Ah,
You shouldn't. It'll be fine.
They're better than fish. I am just going to say that.
they're
better than fish.
capable of making sure they're okay. It's just they need a little bit extra sometimes.
Okay.
It'll be all right, Demi. You got this.
I can deal with kids. I can deal with this.
Nah, I'm sure Shermie's way less annoying than a kid.
I like kids. They're adorable.
When was the
I-
last
that's-
time-
Sometimes.
Well, it's not like I never saw kids.
What about the beans?
Oh yeah, right.
They're,
Sorry, the last time
they're-
I thought about them, I was trying to find them, and it was just.
Yeah, I took them on a trip to Japan and brought them back. They're currently napping right now.
You,
Oh, that's good.
the bean?
Hmm?
Who are you guys talking about?
Noi and Angel.
Ah,
They live-
with you.
Oh, no, they live like across the residence, like a while away. Kind of like how Town Peaks here is a bit farther away from my place. Same type of distance, just go north.
I see. All right.
they just opened up they opened up a bigger juice bar now. Oh my god, their whole place has gotten huge.
I see.
Well, I'm glad to hear that they're still doing good.
Yeah, that's good, even though I don't know them.
Well, I don't know if they still send some other royal guards back over that way to check on them, but ever since they kind of went off on their own, I don't think it's our official responsibility much anymore. At least not as much.
No. There's no guards, actually.
Yeah. I mean, the Empress did cut them loose, so if they want it, I'm sure she'll give it to them, but...
Oh, knowing them, they'll figure out something. My place is always open if they ever need a place to hide, so...
Well, if you don't got any... That's a dog that needs in. I maybe... Let me go mysteriously sit under this tree while you continue your conversation.
You could just stop the conversation.
Yeah, just...
Well, I guess we're just standing here now. I don't know what to do anymore.
What? Hi, hello.
Y'all's crazy. That's
I can't believe it. Oh my god, disembodied voices. No, somebody in my chat called Shermie Jesus. So
Fantastic, wonderful.
it was Tyrant. Of course it was.
Yo.
Oh, okay.
Well,
that's right.
Oh.
call me little
Oh,
boy.
I just got a very good award on your thing, Lilla. I
Yeah.
called Punch a Chris.
Oh, I can't punch Chris though. He's not here.
Crew, golly.
Yeah, you gotta wait till Chris is here, and then I can punch him. That was a redeem during when I was in Mythos, and I could punch Chris any stream I wanted.
I'm back.
Hi, we're talking about punching Chris. Back to your spot,
I see.
plebe. Back to your spot, plebe.
Why you call me plebe?
Bro.
I am no plebe.
Oh,
Ow!
okay, whatever happens, just don't look up. I'm just.
Oh, son of biscuits!
Oh, it's Jesus.
Oh, fudge.
Hello.
Oh, fudge.
Jesus.
You didn't see.
Jesus, Shermie.
You didn't.
Hi, God.
You didn't see craft.
Hi,
You didn't see craft.
No, this is a
No.
wonderful. I'm clipping that. Somebody clip it in my channel. Go.
Not Shermie secretly using her secret god powers to fly around.
Cannot believe that Shermie was God all along.
Oh yeah,
She's a god
beautiful.
No wonder she was asking about God.
No wonder.
Almighty God.
No wonder she can speak to flowers.
Holy fuck.
Cannot believe.
Okay. Oh
Alright,
crap.
I think I'm good to go back into character.
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to mute now.
Back
I like
in
how
Ethan,
we
you go.
have like an audience inside of our PC.
We do. Hold on. Oh my god, we do.
Oh, not me
Have an
shocking my
audience.
chat. Hi, no, this is Swanson's new hair. The outfit that goes with the hair ain't done yet, so
Oh
we
yeah, I have a new hair. The outfit that goes with the hair ain't done yet. High fives.
Yeah, high five, woo!
High five. Woo.
Oh, you guys are adorable.
Listen, I'm not making my own outfit for once, so.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, I know
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
It took me a
When
minute.
you have to remember something
Oh
you
my
already
God.
know.
Tyrant, stop shipping Demi and Nathan in my chat.
Okay, Nathan is wonderful. I get that. Okay, no, please, no.
Stop them.
Please.
Yikes!
I can't
What?
stop them. You definitely can't stop
That's a
them.
big
I know.
yikes.
Look,
Yikes!
what do you mean,
You know
yikes?
what's even cooler than being a shipper?
One of our
Respecting content creators' boundaries. That's pretty
mean,
cool.
I
get the
like
boundaries.
everyone.
Is
Okay.
there a boundary, Demi? Because if so, I'm sure Tyrant.
No.
will stop.
No.
Yeah.
I quite enjoy this. This is quite fun. Keep in
Yeah.
mind, I like everyone. I don't care what you are or what you identify as.
I'm
still
gonna
love you.
specify. I'm completely fine with people shipping my character with other people, but preferably
Of age?
Only ship
Of
people
age?
with people's of kid, young, like
With
people who
characters
are
that are of a
16,
good age.
16
Yeah.
or older, 15 or old, 16 or older.
The
please.
only thing I don't recommend is I'm pretty sure Nathan
Wise
is
word,
younger than my character by like a smidge lot.
Yeah,
like-
I don't recommend shipping
Since
me
we're
with
all,
anybody
like-
over the age of 18.
Mhm.
I mean, 18 is probably fine, 19 is probably fine, but anything older than that.
So since we're, I guess, stating boundaries, I'll let y'all know I genuinely don't care what you do with my characters, ship-wise, anything, art, whatever.
Don't ship
So long
Swan
as you
with
are shipping
children.
the character with another character, right?
And
If you
it's not
start
a
thinking,
child.
oh, that's Swan person, like actually me, me type thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you start trying to ship me with other people or characters or something like that, that's where I'm not cool with it. Because the second you start trying to, do it to me, no. The character goes straight ahead. I genuinely don't care. Do what you want, have your headcanons, whatever makes you happy. But if it's weird, I'm calling you out for it. Not literally. It's
Yeah, my cutoff is anybody over the age of like 19, preferably. I really don't want to be shipped with anybody that old. Like, not till I'm personally 18, because then it's okay. Unless the character's not that old.
Okay, I want to say out loud Tyrant's excuse of why they want to ship us, and it's because we hate each other.
Yeah,
I
no,
see.
that's Tyrant's
The-
excuse for a
the
lot of things.
enemies to lovers trope. I am a fan
Oh
of
my
it,
God.
but only in certain
Stop.
circumstances.
Swanson!
No, I'm not a fan of it with y'all's characters. I'm saying I'm a fan of the trope. Bro,
You know, I love myself a good ass villain, but dang! Look, I want to gouge out
you
his
pulled out
eyes
the
and
full
make him
character
eat
name
them.
on me.
Okay, let's not do that.
Jeremy,
Bro, you pulled out the full character name on me.
why
You
are
did,
you
there was
pulling a
nothing
Yuki?
longer than
Why are you
Swan.
pulling a
So Demi
Yuki?
was just like, Swanson!
Shermie's pulling a Yuki. Shove off, Nathan.
What?
Swan, Shermie's pulling a Yuki. Remember, in
Oh my
my
God.
4th stream, Yuki was flying ahead of me.
We.
Maybe we
the
get back in character.
I
Yeah,
am
no,
the
chill.
floating
Shoot, shoot.
I am the
Chill,
floating
chill.
PSA.
Okay, Jesus,
Oh
go
crap!
shoot.
I'm being.
Go,
The
Jesus,
floating
shoot.
PSA agreement is being attacked. Okay.
Shit. My poor rim. God.
All right.
Alright, fellas. Do you want me to
Yeah.
count us in?
Sure.
3, 2, 1.
And that was weird. Just kind of like.
I
Anyway,
blinked.
Sneeze into existence.
what were we on about?
I genuinely don't really recall. I just know that we were gonna put that one talk to rest, and
Yeah, that's what we were doing.
yeah, that's what we. That's it. I'm snapping a little too much here, just snippity snap. Anyway, I need my freaking desk. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, goodness.
probably should start packing before it gets too late.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over with Swanson. See
Alright.
you later, Demi.
Let's see, I'm gonna go check out that full-on town stuff. I wanna see where Sherman's place is.
Hey there,
Where were
Luna.
they-
You been out here
where
all
they get
day?
off to?
Well, not all day, but
Hmm?
since.
Yeah.
There you go.
You
Vibin'.
should probably take a nap in the apothecary. Go take a nap.
I will carry you, fella.
I'll carry you.
I don't think you can.
If you both help them, you can. Like, Luna, put your arm on one of them, and
Are
they'll
you
drive the other
implying
person
that
will
I
drive you.
ain't strong enough to pick up?
No, you are very much
Well,
strong.
I
Okay,
believe-
you can literally like hold them bridal style. Okay,
This
you
is
got
the
this.
weapon I hold.
Well, damn.
Look. Okay.
Let's not go
you know
swinging
what?
things around carelessly.
Rock paper scissors. Okay, I was trying to be nice.
I know.
Take
Yeah,
care,
this is
fella.
serious.
See y'all later. Okay.
Bye,
Oh, I
Demi.
found their... Bye.
You can, of course, do what you want, fella, but you do
You
look
should-
tired and, well,
Yeah.
maybe just consider the vacation starts a bit earlier, you know?
But then there's always I could be called in for a research center. So
Look, I know
Gotta
that
be-
situation's urgent, and I know there's not much that can be done, but we gotta admit that your specialty ain't quite what they even need. I mean, yeah, you're valuable, and I bet you've learned a lot of other things working with them researchers, but you've said it yourself before, you're primarily a surgeon, ain't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's gonna be okay if you take a break. I'm sure them other, brainheads can figure it out. And when you come back refreshed, I'm sure you'll help them far better.
Alright. I'll go sleep.
Just for a day, alright?
Just for a day. Alright.
Alright. Have a good rest, Luna.
You too. You
Mm-hmm.
also get rest.
Alright.
Don't
I know how
worry.
you walk.
I'll make sure the sheriff gets
Listen,
rest.
I've been getting sleep a lot more. I catch it when I can, which means I tend to get more sleep than I used to.
At least that's better. Yep.
Want to walk with me while I take down those posters?
Sure. You seemed a bit antsy there earlier. I'm not bringing the topic up again, just... You good?
It's hard to keep a secret.
I see.
It's hard to keep a secret like that. You know that. I need to make sure that they don't find out. I don't want them to find out. You know that.
I know. I'm not gonna, help, and I'm gonna help you, keep it quiet, but is there any reason why it'd be so bad?
I don't want my past to follow me. You know that better than anyone. You don't want your past to follow you either. You've told me that before. I love my family. God, I do, but we're a mess. I can't handle being around them. The Queen, my dad, my mom, my brothers, my cousins, Allie. God, I'm so glad Allie didn't come into the inn. She would have recognized me immediately.
Yeah, they're a right mess.
I'm so scared. And yeah, Shermie was telling the truth.
About someone cold coming by?
Of course. It was my brother. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I know you're a royal guard and all. And then I know they're wanted. But you know I can't tell you where they are.
Ella, I haven't quite done my job to that extent yet even. I've had opportunity to take in some of them before. Hell, I've had opportunity to potentially shoot them down. But I haven't. Because I don't think they'd be tried fairly. And until that can occur. But then there's of course the fact that even if they can't be tried fairly, if they continue to run free, how much more harm are they doing to others? How many more people will it be until I say it's enough?
Swan, I promise. My brother, he doesn't mean it.
You don't gotta assure me that your brother don't mean it. I'm not gonna...
He's caught up with the worst crowd. I know my ex and Chris, I know them. Chris was the one who suggested it, and Davern went along with it, and so did Sky. So did Ona.
Wait, back up. Chris suggested what?
Chris suggested to Davern. He's not involved really. It's just he suggested that they even the playing field, and Chris didn't suggest that they burn down anything. I promise. You know. But Davern took it. They took it differently. Okay, it's not Chris's fault. I promise.
Well, I need to get their relationship clear real quick. So, by even the playing field, was that an innocent remark, not implying
Innocent remark, not implying anything. I promise.
Well, it just might have sounded like they were on the side of Argus there for a second.
No, they aren't. They aren't. I promise you. I didn't even know that. I didn't know that Davern was part of Argus. Not till they were wanted.
Well, that's often how it is, but
I promise you, just don't bring it up with Chris. I wasn't really supposed to mention it because, you know, Chris is kind of shaken up about it because he didn't mean to imply that.
fella feels responsible.
Yeah, exactly. It was my bad for bringing it up. I wasn't supposed to bring it up because all that, but
I'd prefer to know, fella. But it's fine. I'm not gonna go chasing after people that don't need to be chased after. It's just, I needed to make sure, you know, I understood.
yeah, no, I don't want you to capture my brother, but if he hurts anybody else, I at least want him given some sort of reprimand, I guess. Just make sure he's not killed. Please. I don't want my brother dead. He doesn't deserve it. He's not any older than I am.
Hey, I'm not. This entire time I've been working on making sure no one else dies, alright? I'm not gonna let your brother die. If I can help it.
Good. Because I don't know what...
I believe in justice. I believe that it needs to be done, and I believe that a lot of people have been without it. But until that justice can be carried out in a way that is right and fair, I'm not gonna, you know, send people to their deaths. I'm not gonna send people to test the wrath of the Empress, and I'm not gonna send people to potentially suffer abuses they should not. I believe that they should pay. I believe, hell, that I've done things that deserve to be paid for. Everyone has their time in which their punishment will come. And I'm gonna make sure that it's a fair one to the best of my damn ability.
Yeah, I understand that. I think Argus went too far.
They did, yeah.
I told Davern to leave.
What did he say to that?
Told me to stay safe. That's all he told me. That's all he wanted, because he knew you lived here, and he didn't want me to get in trouble for something he did.
Well, it sounds like they're still acting like an older sibling.
Yeah. He could never stop that, even in the old world. He beat up some kids because they stole something from me, and I can't stand how protective he can be sometimes. God, I miss his dumb face. I miss a lot of people that I shouldn't, including her.
Why is it so wrong to miss folks?
I don't want to miss them, because if I do, then I'm just accepting the fact that I won't forget them. I want to forget that I was at all.
Do you feel like, by accepting that you're a part of that family, that you would almost be condoning what they're doing?
I guess. I know I don't condone what Yuki's done, Davern's done, what anyone's done, really. I wasn't even part of that damn trial. The trial that basically started all this. I wasn't there. I wasn't there to fight for my dad to not get killed. And I should have been there, but I wasn't. And now this is happening, and the world is crazy.
I wasn't there either. I wasn't there for the man that saved my life, actually. Have I told you that story?
No. But
basically,
I have some time.
Back in the old world, well, I was a cop, an officer. I worked my way up to a police detective after a while, and, well, there was this case. It took all priority. I even had to stop working on, well, another case that I hadn't even solved, that I was right in the middle of, because, well, this one was a bit more urgent. Not something I enjoyed doing, but it happens. One of the fellas higher up in the precinct, someone with a lot more power than, you know, someone that was just a detective, was doing some pretty bad things. Making cases just go quiet. Making people disappear. Letting people off. They were doing a lot, to be honest. And we caught the tail. We started working the case. We started trying to get him on the charges, on the crimes, bring it to light. But they don't want to admit that one of their own, that a cop, is bad. They think it would make them all look bad. Hell, some of them justify it and say that there must have been good reasons. When breaking the law like that, there's no excuse. Whether there was good intent or not, they should still face the consequences. We nearly had to give it up. But, well, even back then, I guess I had a bit of a, not rebellious, but stubborn streak. I decided to, against my superior's orders, go out. It was a dark, rainy night. Managed to get my hands on some evidence that would, I figured, put the fella in jail. For good, I hoped. But, well, it didn't quite go to plan. See, he caught wind of my actions. Not sure how still to this day. Maybe I let it slip. I don't know, maybe my partner heard something they told. Who knows? But he came after me. He came after me with a vengeance. Didn't bring no hired gun, didn't send someone else to do it. No, it was just him and me. Out in the downtown, deserted area. Most people were inside, if they could manage, because it was the storm. We fought, we wrestled for a bit. I tumbled down a hill and into a river. It was flooding somewhat, and he tried to drown me. Nearly succeeded. I managed to fight him off. At some point, my phone had fallen, don't know where. Probably got destroyed, to be honest. Never saw that thing again. The water destroyed what was left of my comms. I couldn't call for help, and so I ran into a building. I did my damnedest to get away, and, well, he followed, because if I said one damn word, he was done. Managed to get myself trapped, cornered, but I was a bit faster than he was. There were these stairs that I'd gone down. Foolish, to be honest, but, well, I pushed him. He was coming right after me to kill me. And, well, I then tried to get out the door, but apparently upon closing it, it locked. So I was stuck in the middle of nowhere. He wasn't moving. I was in there for about 3 days, I think, until they found me. I had pretty near hypothermia, all that stuff. Doctors got me decently well again, and my trial began with all earnest.
And my dad was your lawyer.
That he was. No one wanted to represent me, really. I mean, they would have had to have some poor schmuck do it, but no one wanted to willingly. I mean, it was a high-profile case, and if they lost, they were done. I guess that's how they saw it anyway. I was just some poor cop that, well, was probably going to take the blame for all of it because he was dead. He couldn't confess to his crimes. He hadn't been proved guilty yet, so it really just looked like I killed my superior officer. Maybe in a fit of rage or something of the sort, but they really wanted me dead. Somehow some charges I think got trumped up a little bit. I don't think the death penalty should have been on the case. Or, well, on the table for the crime, but might have been wrong. Your dad represented me when no one else would.
He was a damn lawyer.
He was a damn good lawyer. He was the only one on my side. He managed to prove without a reason, or beyond a reasonable doubt, that I had done what I had done in self-defense.
Damn good lawyer.
This world is real messed up in a lot of ways I don't understand. Your dad... Justin's not... He's still the same man. Just buried real deep and...
I know. You don't have to tell me. I know my dad. And I know he really cares. Even if Davern's done dumb shit, if Danny has too. If even I did. Hell, I've been hiding my identity. I've never really been myself, I guess. God, I miss my dad. You know, he used to take us for camping trips. And I used to be in every single extracurricular I could to have him around. See him there supporting me. 'Cause, as you know, lawyers are really busy. He would take all the time out of his day he could. Come see me. I did fencing, archery, sewing, leatherworking, welding. I did everything that I could. Now we're here. I mean, they were a good set of skills, I suppose.
Yeah, come in mighty handy, but still doesn't change the fact that you've been put in one of the worst situations I think a person could be put in.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I don't think anything could be worse than the scars on my face and my bodies. Before you ask, it was a wolf attack. It happened when I was a kid.
And you survived? Well, I mean, clearly you did, but...
It was during a camping trip, and I walked away from the path a little, and I was attacked. I was told I shouldn't, but there were such pretty flowers, and I love flowers. And, you know, he saw me walk off, but I was so fast, and he got there right after it sunk its... Of course, they've faded over time. They're still there. They're all over. I barely survived. I mean, Justin, wow, you know, Justin, Cam, all of them rushed me to the hospital, and I was okay. I lost a good amount of blood, but to be completely fair, there were a bunch of donors ready for me.
You mentioned something about never being yourself, that you haven't. Now these scars, is that partly why?
I just want to be who I want to be. Others can turn to, and it's hard to do that when I don't think that I'm a good fit. Before I met you, I was acting like a different person. I was acting shy and soft-spoken, quiet. Didn't make a sound unless it mattered. I mean, it doesn't matter if... I don't think it matters, I guess. But I didn't speak up much, I guess. In fact, I sounded way different.
And that's not what you wanted to be. You didn't want to be
What
quiet.
I wanted to be. Of course I wanted to be quiet. That's all I wanted to be, but that's not what I'm like. I can't pretend like I'm perfect little doll. I can't, because I'm not, and it sucks that I can't be what everybody wants. Because God, am I a people pleaser. I act how I can, and in the old world, people liked me soft-spoken and quiet and smart. That's how I stayed, and now I'm here, and I really, I guess, let go.
Do you see that as a bad thing?
I have no idea. I mean, I get angry and frustrated, and I don't like being angry, if I'm being fully honest. I hate being angry. God, I hate it.
Being quiet or trying to be the perfect person ain't gonna make that anger go away. And trying to be the perfect person ain't gonna... In the short term, maybe it'll make you happy. But it's just superficial in a lot of ways. You are you. You are this person named Lily that has been scarred in a lot of ways, that's been through a lot, that's learned a lot and experienced a lot. And you get to express that however the hell you choose. You have been shoved into a horrible situation. You're dealing with a lot of things no one prepared you to how to deal with. And that's gonna be okay.
Who could have prepared me to deal with my aunt becoming a tyrant? Yes, I'm calling her that in front of you.
What, you think I'm gonna go snitch?
Of course not. That's why I'm telling you. I don't agree with her, but I don't agree with what Argus has done. That's for sure. I also don't agree with what happened during that trial.
That trial never should have occurred. It was a mockery of justice. And it is why Justin, your father, is well the way he is now, but I think you already know that.
Of course I do. Who knows, maybe I'll go see him sometime.
I think that would help both him and you.
I guess I have to mail in a formal meeting request.
I think his children get special permission.
Yeah, I bet. Either way. Thanks for listening, Swanson. And seriously, don't go around telling people about the Chris thing. I
can keep a secret, fella. Don't you worry. And in
Yeah.
exchange, why don't I tell you something that no one else yet knows?
Hmm?
See, well, you just mentioned your own scars, so I thought, well, beneath this mop of hair, I've got a scar or two as well.
Oh, you do have a lot of hair.
That I do. Perfect to hide everything I don't want people to see.
I mean, I could if I didn't cut my bangs so short. God, my hair is thick.
Your eyes ain't nothing to be afraid of, so there's no reason to hide them.
I mean, there's something to be afraid of if my family were to come into town.
Wow. I don't know if you could hear that, but that was just, you know, we were having such a... Hold on, BRB.
Ah! Oh, you guys, hello, chatters, beings. Look at that. Look at that lovely, lovely beauty. Look at the beauty of Swan's wops. Swan's hair. No, seriously, it looks really pretty. Blue, yeah. This is gonna be my be right back screen now. This is I'm taking a screenshot. This is my new be right back screen, you know? Swanson's hair. It's just gonna be Swanson's hair now. It's gonna be my new be right back screen. For real, for real. The hair. Be back. I shouldn't be this close to Swanson. Blue.
I'm back.
We were just talking about your hair follicles. Welcome
Why,
back.
what?
You heard me.
The fuck? Alright, back to character.
Yep.
I'm here to listen anytime if you need it. I mean, we're both struggling in this same world, so...
Yeah. Just as long as you don't tell Mint and Luna about my secrets.
And why would they get special, like, treatment or anything? You little rascal! I swear, I'm gonna go pack my stuff and pretend you said nothing about me leaking secrets to people because I apparently have preferences or, you know, whatever.
You have to admit that you would tell them more than most.
I'm not
Probably
telling
not.
more than most, but I
What
ain't
are
gonna
they-
tell them things they shouldn't be privy to.
What
There's
are
a
they doing?
difference. I'm not quite sure, to be honest.
What are you two doing?
I don't know anymore. Shermie got to show me around their place, and now we're here.
Well, Shermie seems mighty interested in Nova.
That's not who Shermie was looking at.
Oh, that's what it looked like they were looking at.
Swanson, is that hair making you go blind?
Okay, look. You
You
paid to
Eyes.
question how I can see in the
Question
first
at
place, and
hand.
only now are you questioning my... You know what? Fine, I'm sorry. It was the person next to him. I'm so sorry. You know, I'm so sorry that I can make a little mistake because I'm standing over here and I
Aw.
mistook the angle of Shermie's head. Because, you know...
I didn't mean it seriously.
Wait, Sherp, do you have eyes? Is now the next question that pops into my head.
Don't you dare become fish.
No, you're much better.
Yes, I
Better,
got
you're much
eyes.
better.
I just don't like them very much.
Oh goodness, you.
I'm sure they're as pretty as you, Sheriff.
Thanks, I guess.
What?
What? I can't call Sheriff pretty?
Oh no, Sheriff here. Sheriff is snazzy and gorgeous and great. That's why they're going. That's why the. Look, I can't word, but I will be
No, you
honest.
can't.
That's a normal basis thing. Look, there is only one person equal that would be great with Sheriff, and I can't say it.
Great wit. Hold. What are you? I'm not gonna entertain this.
Yeah. Hey, well, you're gonna go entertain it with somebody else, so I'll go this way.
What? I ain't entertaining this with nobody.
Yeah.
Oh dear Lord, you rascals, you heathens. Something.
Sheriff,
Oh,
if you got somebody to give a flower to, just let me know. I'll hook you up with something real pretty.
I don't think I got enough flowers.
yeah, you
Yeah,
got
but
a
you
lot.
don't give those away.
Well, I ain't gonna give them away. It would be a bit pointless to give them back to the people that gave them to me.
Just try. No, flowers have a lot of meaning.
Oh my dear Lord.
Goodness.
What? You folks.
Oh, look, it's a pacing Nathan.
Yeah, I kind of
Oh,
left them
dear,
over
is
there.
he brooding again?
Of course he is. It's
Yeah.
Nathan.
He's
You need
in
sleep.
his thorning stage.
Looks like
We
he's
just
probably
have to
gonna
give
go
him
pour himself
time.
something. I really need to get someone to work that place so they can like tell him no if need be.
I mean,
I
it'd be
can drink it dry.
Did you just
Oh,
say you can
goodness.
drink and drive? Absolutely not.
No, drink it dry. Okay,
Alrighty,
being
there
an
we
alcoholic
go.
is.
Okay.
Goodness
Oh
gracious.
goodness.
That's
I mean, to be
crazy.
completely fair,
Drink it dry. There's no
technically
cars.
there's
here.
no laws.
Wait, you're right.
Alrighty. Okay. Hold on a damn minute.
I can't believe you.
Wait.
I am the law. All right. There,
Person
you might.
enforcing the law.
Yeah, but
Okay.
there's no law against my own alcohol consumption.
That is
Oh boy.
okay. No, you have to be at least 18.
What? There's no law.
No. You were still small. Okay, don't
It
mean no
it's
height.
Actually,
mean age.
it's actually 21, but you know.
There's no actual law though, right?
I
I
am
wanna
the
say
law.
18.
I mean, if Swanson really wanted to, she could write one down right now.
I
She can
have
write one
written
right
several
now.
laws
I
actually
went
for this
through
world.
Oh goodness.
It's a
I don't
tedious
think there's
process.
alcohol age for this world.
But if
Well, you see,
if you
it was
keep that up,
kind of based by region or country, so, you know, we're currently standing on what used to be U.S. soil, so... Although, aren't there in
Alright,
some
I guess we gotta
areas
head
in,
back
like,
to Dead Man's
Texas or
Harbor to drink.
something, where, like, technically if a parent lets you drink or under supervision, you can?
Yeah,
Correct.
That might be a thing.
that was something in the old world in certain states.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, technically, my parents would probably let me drink.
Alright,
I
yeah,
mean-
but
What
we're
do you
missing the...
What do you think, Swanson? Am I allowed to drink?
I ain't your parent.
I guess I should go get mint then.
So Mint did
boy.
adopt
Oh,
you.
my dear lord!
Wait,
I mean, if
wait.
you keep,
So-
you might end
yeah,
up
you
on
wouldn't
the
even.
wall of
You wouldn't need
fame.
chance to.
I know, I'm making a joke about
But you,
the captain being able to give me permission because I'm staying with captain.
okay.
Come on, work those little brain cells.
I mean, if you keep drinking,
No.
you might end up on the wall of fame.
That's
Yeah,
not a wall of fame,
that's
that's a
not
wall of
wall of
infamy,
fame.
I believe is the proper
Oh.
word.
Yeah, that's
I like to stay off that board.
That means they're wanted
Oh.
by the government.
yeah. This
The government.
The New
The
World Order.
government.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And not necessarily in a good way. Actually, no, it's 100% in a bad way.
Yeah.
yeah,
You gotta do something
Oh.
bad to get on that board.
yeah, like terrorism or kidnapping.
Oh.
So, sure, me. You remember the things we were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
if I had still be doing that stuff, then there's a possibility I would have been on there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, when can they get off the board?
When they're found.
Well,
When they're
when they're
found.
found and
Yeah.
when they face their due judgment.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they have not been found.
Typically, that
So
means
then-
either a prison sentence, a fine, community service, something of the like. Probably
I have
community
no
service,
idea Nova kidnapped people, so I mean,
Well, you see, it's a interesting circumstance that I feel needs to be somewhat clarified because it's a weird situation where she kind of like I think housed the beans for a while, but they were kind of on the run. She still broke the law, but like
on accident.
Well, it's not.
So-
She didn't accidentally keep the children. That
I
was
mean,
a choice.
Did she know the children were on the
Actually-
run?
Whether the children stayed there willingly or not, she still failed to report their prisons. Pretty much everyone thought they'd gone missing or got kidnapped.
Nice.
Maybe technically
Okay.
in the old world that could be brought down to some lower charge, plea deal or something, but that ain't.
But no.
It was she still failed to notify the authorities.
Just
Ah.
notify the you.
Authorities. I like how you say words.
Thank
It's
you,
interesting.
I guess.
So if they come here, they're not allowed here.
It's not that they're not allowed; it's that I'd have to arrest them.
Yeah. And if they weren't
Oh.
arrested by coming here, then
If I
They're
see
not
these
arrested.
folks, I essentially need to arrest them. It's my
Yes.
job.
yeah.
So if I saw them, I'll tell you.
Yeah, that's pretty much how that's supposed to go.
Okay.
You know.
With it.
Well, I hope that 2 of them are okay.
Which two?
You can.
I
I
can
know
maybe
if I-
guess one. I don't know who else you
Okay, I can
potentially
get
are.
the one first, and I'll tell you the other.
I assume you probably don't got much bad feelings about Nova.
Nope. Okay, so the other one will be Davern.
I see. Yeah, I don't know how I was supposed to guess that. I don't know who you know. You're my neighbor that I like hardly talked to for a long
yeah.
time, and other than when I was taking care of your animals because you were nowhere to be found.
Okay, look, traveling is a fun and interesting thing.
And what did you plan to do about your animals that were starving? You have poor
don't know.
planning abilities.
Look, things
I
are
think
better
we've
now.
gathered that.
So,
I think we've gathered that Demi has poor planning.
No, I have
think
more
we've-
water
we
band-aids.
figured that
Uh,
one out.
she's got good, bad planning, but a good heart. That's what it is.
Can we not talk about the heart thing?
Aww. But
Oh,
you do have a good
Aw,
heart.
Demi.
I didn't have a good heart!
Wait, is this the
Pat,
opposite
pat,
of what
pat.
y'all do to me? Is that what's happening?
Shoo!
No, I also.
Didn't
Um,
stream?
Okay. So there's Oralade, Victorian, News to Zero, and France.
France. It's France.
France.
Once.
It's France, isn't it?
France is from the old. It's an old world name
I
at the very
think-
least, and or
Mm-hmm.
place.
Oh.
I think it's pretty funny that their title is still Blacksmith of Orlane. I think that.
Well, I
title
found
was
that a little
gonna
funny
revoke.
for most of them, considering they're criminals and kind of aren't there anymore. They've kind
Their-
of been. Their
this
property
house
has been seized.
Yeah, they're not
their
they're
land
no longer.
taken.
I don't know about
Mhm.
Davern, but their land. This one was burnt down. This one
Mm.
was
Somewhere.
seized. This one was also seized. There's like a wall in Oralade,
Wait, there is now?
I think.
A wall?
I haven't been there in a hot minute, not
There's
since
like-
Soul
there's like
came for a drinking
wall
party.
around
Did
the
you
house.
just say Soul came for a drink?
No.
Oh,
Look,
my Lord,
that
what
was
is
a- no,
Soul
no,
Fire
hey, hold
getting
on.
themselves into?
They-
Oh, Christ.
look, they are of age. They asked. They're fine, okay?
What age are
They're
they?
21? I didn't think so. They had their 18th birthday not that exactly long ago. You think I don't know that?
Look! They were supervised,
Ooh,
not just
Johnny.
from me, okay? There was other adultons.
Well, I sure as heck
maybe
hope
I
so. They're
do
tiny.
need-
That stuff gonna
need
work
a
through them
drink.
like they're nothing. They're a twig. They're drunk.
Okay, look.
Maybe I do need a drink to deal with this.
I'm
Oh.
starting to consider it myself. Oh, dear.
Hey, it's a good way. It's a good way to relax and sleep. It's fine.
When I
Look.
need to relax, I just take a big, deep whiff of a flower and all is good.
I feel like
That's what I do.
My whole place smells of flowers. I don't think they're gonna work. Going to work.
Are you picking up a bit of my accent there?
No,
You
no,
got a
I
bit of a-
started. Sorry,
I
I'm
didn't know
tired.
that-
your accent's funky.
Thank you.
She has a southern. She has a southern accent.
Yeah,
What's
I'd call
going
it
on?
Texan, but I
Tex.
mean that works.
Yeah. I get northern, I guess.
Dude, he's still pacing.
God. Do I have to punch his lights out for him to nap? I
All
told
right.
him like 5 minutes of work and then go take a nap.
Okay, and it's probably because you decided to attempt to order him around that he don't wanna. He's
I know.
stubborn like that. He don't like it when you give him the answer. You gotta let him discover it on his own.
Then can I give him the answer of punching his lights out to go sleep?
Again, that would still be giving him the answer, which is counterintuitive. Also, I'm not gonna just, you're pretty much telling me you're going to go punch one of my residents in the face until they're unconscious on the floor.
Is stabbing better?
No, that's worse!
I'm joking. I'm joking.
You know,
This is me joking. Okay.
Hey.
It's
Demi, do you need an outfit or anything to avoid the rest of this car? I mean, to totally address you. Yeah,
Yeah, I do.
working.
This is advertising.
Yeah, I'm advertising. You don't live
Practice, I
here.
suppose.
This is advertisement.
Yeah,
Hello,
advertising to my
you should
neighbor
buy-
who pretty much comes here all the time anyway and can... Alright.
No. It's quite all right with me traveling about. I could say word to word.
You should come down to Talon Peaks and get your own clothes that can be custom made or from a selection of things that I totally already have made. I 100% already made those.
Well, let's just say that I have this outfit and only one other, and the other one's currently torn. I
I
don't.
can mend that.
Okay.
I'm doing business.
I'm very proud of you.
I didn't know this is how you did it in the new world. That's
I didn't know-
crazy.
Then there's me where I'm trying to do posters.
Oh,
The
I'm
posters
really
don't
I
work.
feel like this would be called a door-to-door salesman, without the door involved.
Okay, wait, hold. Do I have door on me?
Hold on, I got a knock.
Here, I have rocks on me for some reason.
Hold on, participate in the knock-knock joke here. I'm eagerly awaiting.
Knock,
Ooh,
knock.
this is
Okay,
like
then.
a joke.
Who's
This
there?
is like a joke show. We gotta watch this.
Knock,
Alright,
knock.
I suppose. Okay.
Who's there? No. Oh no!
What?
That was bad! Aye! No! That was bad! I think my rocks back.
Hey Demi, do you know how to make controlled fires?
Yes. Why is that a question?
Can you burn these?
You know, I have a furnace downstairs that I use for smithing. We could just...
No.
We have a
It
downstairs.
doesn't deserve to be used for smithing. It just needs to be burned.
I mean, I also use it to heat my house, but...
I mean, you could give them to Swanson.
No, it's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
I have stuff on me. Hold on. I will be
You better
careful.
be careful.
You have to light a
This place
fire?
is dry.
This place
This,
is
this is a desert. Do you not understand how the laws of anything work? The
We
world,
have to do it
the
on
rules,
the
society,
side.
anything.
We have to take it farther.
Oh my
I
Lord,
am,
this is
I am.
the desert,
Wait,
people.
we
This
have to
place
find the
is
water?
dry. You're
Find
gonna
the
start a
water?
like
Where's
wildfire.
water?
Well, there's water everywhere. Okay,
In
it's
tiny
fine.
puddles that are sandy. You want to take a sip, see if it's real good? You'll taste dirt. I'll tell you that.
Look, it's fine. It's okay. It's great. Please watch yourselves. Oh goodness. Yeah, let's print those. I missed completely. It's
Sure, be careful, you
fine.
don't want to
No,
burn
no,
yourself
no,
here.
Shermie!
Aww.
Don't
Goodness.
look. I won't allow Sherman to get hurt. Okay.
I didn't even
I'm
touch
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry
I'm
for
gonna
scaring you.
Stay in the inn.
Hmm?
This is Demi. Are you gonna stay in the
You're
inn too?
fine.
What's that building?
Hmm?
Wait, what? Why is Shermie asking what a building is? Doesn't
Oh,
Shermie
this?
live here?
See, you know how there's the government I mentioned, the New World Order?
Mhm.
Well, you see, they gotta collect things to help other folk that don't have as much. That's called Pandora's Law. It pretty much means each place, they have a tax they gotta pay on a specific sort of good that they have an abundance of. I dabble with enchantments, some weird thing of this new world that pretty much can make weaponry and armor stronger.
Oh,
Oh.
and an export of sugarcane. Sugar from the sugar.
Well, that's not necessarily sugar, that's powder related.
Is it not sugar?
No, it's not sugar.
Is it not sugar?
I wouldn't be eating that if I were you.
Yeah, no, don't eat it. I don't know what it would do to a person.
Oh boy.
It will screw you
So-
up.
So they come here to pick it up, or
Yeah.
we go there to
Yeah,
bring it to
They
them?
come and pick it up. They want to make sure they
Oh.
can inspect it on site before they take it and haul it off to, their distribution areas.
Oh. Well, who comes?
Well, the Empress oftentimes does, as well as Justin.
Mhm.
They typically are the ones leading it, making sure they personally can inspect everything. There's
Mhm.
usually some guards accompanying, making sure they're, safe and all that. They're pretty important folk.
Oh. So I can meet them when they come here for the tax then. That'd be nice.
Yeah, if you want to wait until that. I mean, eventually we should have another cycle.
Oh. Nice. I didn't know they had to collect things.
They collect from most places.
Essentially, if you're big enough or just opted in,
Wait,
you can
so
pay taxes.
the people on that wall, they don't do that?
Well, some of them got on the wall for not doing it. We
Did
call that
Okay.
tax evasion.
You can go on the wall for not giving it?
Well, if you agree to pay it, which you have to do if you're a big enough settlement, you produce enough excess stuff, then going back on that agreement is essentially breaking the law, yes.
Oh. The government is scary. I didn't know that.
Well, if we didn't have a government that would enforce laws, people could do whatever they wanted to each other and no one would be able to make sure that didn't happen. Someone could say, you know what, I want that flower, and take it from you even if you didn't want to give it.
No.
And then no one could basically,
We're
do
gonna have to
anything about it.
fight. Well, we're gonna have to fight then.
Alright.
I'm not actually gonna do that. It's just an example.
Oh.
But instead, say if someone tried to do that to you, they took your flower. You go to them and say, hey, they stole from me. They're gonna come and they're gonna arrest the fella for stealing. It's theft.
This is why I don't do
Oh.
this no more. This is why I behave.
Yay! Good for
Yeah.
you. Huh.
What? What? Why are you always so close? What? What now?
I'm not sure what to do now.
Well,
I've already learned everything.
I've been meaning to get to
Your eye
packing, so I'm
color is
probably
weird.
gonna go do that.
Hmm?
Just holler if you guys need anything.
Alright,
Alright.
peace out. Ooh.
You gonna stay in the inn tonight?
Alrighty. Alright, I should probably check my... No, just go to bed, Swanson. Get your stuff packed. Oh, wait, Lawson. Hey, there. I wasn't ignoring you, I promise. I was just in my own world. And you too there, fiend. I see ya. Hey. Oh, you ignoring me. There you are. Hello. What are you Hello? What? Hello? Are you that? Wait, you better not be that darn rabbit from the, what's it called? They your friend or something, Lawson? Or, okay then, I suppose you're, okay. I'm just gonna... Anyway. Okay, just to make sure this is all properly locked and all that, so they don't attempt to, yeah, don't need them thinking that's accidentally sugar. Okay. I don't really got much to pack to it. Not me forgetting about the duplicates again! It's okay. Alright, I'm going to bed. Alright, folks, that's, this stream was longer than I expected. I had fun! Yeah, we're gonna try to do these at least once a week until this little arc is over. We're gonna be heading to Deadman's Harbor soon enough, so I'm glad that y'all seemingly enjoyed. I hope y'all have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, day, night, whatever time of day it is for y'all. This is Swan Sorceress signing out. Bye!